I haven't been in this beech forest in Ireland for 5 whole years, and I went running from tree to tree looking for a carving that I had done, and I got worried as I went from tree to tree and didn't see it and thought, oh, you know, maybe the bark has crusted over all these years, because I made it 10 years ago when I was 23, but then I saw it right there and I went running up to it. Tread softly, for I, being poor, have only my dreams. I have spread my dreams underneath your feet. Tread softly, for you tread on my dreams. A Yikes poem. I'm emotional right now because this forest in Ireland is where I dreamed so many dreams as a young adult. And I'm just hugging that young person to myself in my heart right now and just loving her so, so much. And I'm celebrating the journey of the last decade. I'm 34 now. And as I was walking up here, it's funny, there was a little bit of a harsh critic's voice in my head, you know, saying like, well, have you accomplished all your dreams? You know, wasn't your dream to publish a book and you haven't done that? And I thought, well, I did publish one short story, so there is that, but I don't know that that was truly my deepest heart's dream. My dream was to be a writer. It was to connect to my heart and to live, to find its path, to use writing as a compass, but more to use my heart as a compass, and to go off the mainstream road. And I did that, and I think I managed to live a pretty authentic decade. I mean, not always, you know, as soon as I said that, my brain's like, did you really? But that was the dream, was to make art, was to follow my heart, was to, yeah. And it's funny, when I carved this, I carved it, it's backwards, and also, excuse the hand, I traveled halfway across Ireland today, and I also pulled a tendon, so, but I wrote this as kind of like a little bit of a gatepost, like a warning to other people, kind of saying, you know, careful, careful, tread softly, please. I'm dreaming here. My heart is sensitive. I'm tender. I have these fragile new seedlings of ideas of how I want to live. And please tread softly. They're my dreams. And I was saying it to others, but as I was walking through the forest, I realized, like, I think these words are to myself too, to my older self. And as I said, I had that critic's voice as I was walking. But I've silenced that critic's voice, and now all I can feel is this happiness and this joy and this love for that young will-o'-the-wisp wandering these forests at the foot of the mountains. So I don't have anything else really to say except that I'm just really happy right now, and life is worth living. It's a beautiful thing. Sometimes it's really hard, and I don't know if you can hear me now with this wind. Woo! But yeah, what a beautiful, beautiful world. And as I was walking in the woods, my 34-year-old self made some wishes that I'll keep kind of secret, but dreamed some new dreams too, and spoke them aloud to the trees and to the wind. And yeah, I want to keep living in a way that my heart always takes the lead. So anyway, sending love and blessings to you all. Mwah!